Lake Orion residents celebrated the official arrival of the first day of summer with a longtime annual tradition that benefits the Lake Orion Lions Club. Lake Orion's annual Dueling Fireworks show attracted visitors from throughout the Metro Detroit area and is considered one of the best in the nation. Orion Township invited area residents to enjoy some summer fun with food and music during the annual Summer Sizzle. And the Orion Area Chamber of Commerce celebrated the official grand opening of a new local business with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. Hello everyone, I'm Stacy Calloway. I'll have those stories and more on this edition of ONTV News. The Lake Orion Lions Jubilee is a tradition that goes back more than 40 years. The carnival recently returned to downtown Lake Orion and is the Lions Club's biggest fundraiser of the year. On the evening of Thursday, June 20th, Skirbeck Entertainment Group was back in downtown Lake Orion offering visitors rides, games, and food during the Lions Club's annual Jubilee. The event ran through Sunday, June 23rd and benefited from beautiful weather. The Lions Club also operated a nearby beer tent, with proceeds helping them continue to service the community since 1938.
Primarily due to our charter from Helen Keller, we help the blind and hearing impaired people, but we get involved in a lot of community organizations as well, helping people that are a little less fortunate, financially or otherwise, handicapped people, things like that. We support Bear Lake Camp for the blind up in Lapeer area and Leader Dog for the blind. A lot of different organizations that, well-known organizations that help a lot of people. So we do fundraisers like the Jubilee here, our auction, a lot of different things in order to support all those efforts.
The Jubilee has a long history in the community, but was forced to move to Canterbury Village in 2009 due to renovations in the village. The event returned to downtown Lake Orion in 2014 and has become a reunion of sorts for longtime residents eager to kick off summer.
When the Jubilee's going on, just walk around downtown, and there are a lot of people that get together. It's like it's time for summer. It's the beginning of summer. They call it now. We have the American summer theme going. So we have this, and then there are fireworks the following week for the 4th of July, and all these different events leading into Dragging on the Lake. So it's like the first big summer event in Lake Orion. And it really brings people together. If you go downtown, you'll run into people you went to high school with 30, 40 years ago, and now they're here with their kids, bringing them back for the same fun they had then. So it's really been a great event all these years. I really, really enjoy this weekend.
For many, the highlight of the weekend was the fireworks display over the lake, which served as an appetizer for upcoming 4th of July activities. The following Friday, on June 28th, the Lions Club held another fundraiser on the shores of Lake Orion. Lake residents purchased flares in the weeks leading up to the event, and at 10 p.m., glowing red flares lit up the shorelines of Lake Orion. The annual event began 74 years ago to celebrate the end of World War II. It's estimated that between 4,000 and 5,000 flares were ignited during the event, which lasted approximately 30 minutes. The next day, Lake Orion residents and visitors from throughout Oakland County lined up along M24 and around the shoreline for the 4th annual Dueling Fireworks show. Organized by the Lake Orion Fireworks Association, the event depends on fundraisers and donations from the community. The fireworks show has been ranked as one of the best in the nation.
So I came up with the idea just about 3 years ago, let's do dueling, 2 shows at the same time so everybody on the lake has a front row seat. Well, that was great, except we had to double the money we need to raise.
Reasonable.
Yeah, as you know, we're one of the only privately funded shows in the state that is as big as we are. We were rated number 14th in the country for privately funded shows.
Incredible.
And Dueling Fireworks, we don't know of anybody else who does that.
While the Jubilee was getting underway in downtown Lake Orion, Orion Township Parks and Rec invited area residents to enjoy some summer fun over at the Orion Center. On the evening of Thursday, June 20th, the threat of rain didn't seem to deter families from coming out for the Orion Township's Summer Sizzle. Visitors enjoyed food, games, and music courtesy of Guy Lewis and his Chautauqua Express.
Smile at the camera. And now, Bella, are you doing one of your fancy moves? Here it comes. La 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 la. She's a fabulous acrobat.
Many years ago, under a previous township supervisor, Matthew Gibb, our township was going through some really rough times. The GM plant was kind of iffy. Things were not going well in the United States, let alone Orion Township. So the township supervisor came to Parks and Recreation. He said, we really need to do something for the community. Spirits were really in the dumps. We need to do something fun. So we developed Summer Sizzle. And it was really just a give back to the community. Get out of your homes, come out, bring your families, and have a good time. And it's survived for many years. Every year it gets a little bit different. It gets a little bit bigger. We have different families come out and just have a good time.
The first Summer Sizzle was held in 2009 and moved to the Orion Center in 2013. At one point, Orion Township thought about ending the annual event due to escalating costs, but First Baptist Church stepped up to partner up with the township, providing food and volunteers to keep it going.
They have helped us since the inception. They have a group of volunteers, of youth volunteers that have come out and run my carnival games for years. It's been a really good partnership. They've kind of grown in their partnership with us. They want to give back to the community. We want to give back to the community. It's a natural partnership.
This is an excellent opportunity, at least for us as a church, to be able to interact with the community, and it seems to be a win-win. We've been working with Jen at the township for probably the last 15 to 20 years with our teen group, helping with different events, and when it came up for this to be able to dovetail together for us to do what we're doing as kind of as a team with the township, it afforded us an opportunity to keep the event going as well as to be able to kind of have a touch with our neighbors.
We could not do this without the help of our sponsors. Let's see, in no particular order, Kona Ice, Waste Management, Buffalo Wild Wings, Genesis Credit Union, Goldfish Swim School, and Oakland County Parks and Recreation. We really owe it all to them.
Orion Township Summer Concert Series kicked off on June 18th with a performance by the North Oakland Concert Band. Concerts will take place every Tuesday at 7 p.m. at the Wildwood Amphitheater through August 13th. For more information, visit orionparks.com. What a better way to beat the heat than with some cold, tasty treats and snacks. On Tuesday, June 18th, representatives of the Orion Chamber, Rochester Regional Chamber, the Township, and the Village assembled in downtown Lake Orion to celebrate the official grand opening of Cookies and Cream at 20 Front Street.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You know, we're just so blessed and honored to live in a community like Lake Orion and Orion Township. This is what community is all about, and this is what small businesses are all about. It's supporting each other and working hard for each other every single day. And we're just really proud to be here in downtown Lake Orion at this amazing venue in this amazing spot.
Owner Elena Campbell grew up on a dairy farm and began baking chocolate chip cookies when she was 12. Little did she know that someday she would partner up with her daughter Carissa to sell ice cream and baked goods in a building that used to be a creamery.
So the evolution started when we discovered that Carissa had a gluten intolerance. And we love to bake. That was our thing that we loved to do together. And it meant we had to change the way that we baked and try to make things gluten-free. And as you probably know, a lot of gluten-free things don't taste very good. So we were on a quest to make something that would taste good that was gluten-free. So that was how it all started, was just in the kitchen at home.
In August of 2018, the Campbells began selling vegan treats through Sprout Bake at Legacy 925 in Oxford. Then in the spring of 2019, they worked out a deal with 20 Front Street to sell their goods at a prime location in downtown Lake Orion.
What's kind of really unique about us, we have the ice cream, the traditional, we've got Ray's, we have vegan options as well. So we carry an amazing vegan ice cream from the ice cream plant. They're based out of Eastern Market in Detroit, another small startup business as well. And then on top of that, we have, of course, our healthy muffins that are gluten-free, which was the start of everything. We have our gluten-free oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, aka breakfast cookies, and then our traditional world famous, not called world famous, chocolate chip cookies. So.
If you have any questions, feel free to give them a call at 248-475-2256. You can also find Cookies and Cream by Sprout Bake on Facebook. When you reach a certain age, it gets tougher to motivate yourself to stay active. That's why there's a national program that aims to keep older Americans fit and active. On Wednesday, June 19th, Health Quest in Lake Orion hosted an open house to introduce local residents to the Silver Sneakers Fitness Program. Visitors took part in various activities designed to get them up and moving.
We have been teaching here at this location for 7 years. We teach 9 classes a week, and Silver Sneakers is not 7 years old, but it is a national program. You can go anywhere throughout the U.S. If they are a Silver Sneakers provider. It is a gym membership. It also has classes, which we have today. You have to be a Medicare age to start with. So first you have to have Medicare, and some people are on Medicare before they're 65. So Medicare first. It's your supplementary insurance that you do along with Medicare that may have the plan. Best thing to do is look at your insurance card. Call the number on the back, ask them if they have Silver Sneakers, and then you'll have your answer.
It's difficult to find motivation if you're working out all by yourself. That's why the staff at Health Quest encourage you to work out in a group and enjoy the social benefits that come with it.
I can't tell you how many people come here who we have couples, we have singles, and oftentimes one of the couple can't come, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to come anyways. So they come in, there's a whole social aspect to this. They tell me when they're going to be gone on vacation so that I don't miss them and give them a call. Other people, they meet up with after class. Even with what we have here, we get together 3 or 4 times a year outside of here to have a luncheon or a picnic so that we can all, because we can't talk when we're here enough. We got to exercise when we're here, but people are making friendships here. And that's a huge aspect of being motivated, as you asked me earlier, and how do you keep going? It's because people miss you when you're not here.
To get involved with the Silver Sneakers program or for more information, give the Lake Orion Health Quest facility a call at 248-393-7707. They also offer the program at their Oxford location. And with that, we'll wrap up this edition of ONTV News. On behalf of the hardworking news team here at ONTV, I'm Stacy Calloway. Thanks for watching.